gentlemen, ladies.
Coach, a very warm day outside by Minnesota standards, but then again, it is still summer. Either way, the AC is working just fine at U.S. Bank Stadium in the Twin Cities. It can certainly get loud inside this building, and just a few moments ago when the Vikings were introduced, it was downright shaking in here. They're set for football as the Vikings get ready to do battle with Derek Carr and the Oakland Raiders. Two 1-1 teams here, each looking to move over 500, and we're underway here in Week 3. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Carr now on first down. And he hits Jason Witten, the tight end. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 13 yards on the game's opening play.
Check 24, check 24.
They run it with a rookie from Alabama, Josh Jacobs. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Hey, Delta. Check. Check hot route. Hot. 40's Mike. So we got man. 40's Mike. Express. Check.
From the 41, Carr. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Check 15. Check OP. Express. He's coming. Double up.
On third down, here comes Jacobs. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on fourth down.
Hey, 734. Check down. Hey, Alpha. Express.
They do go for it. It's Carr. Complete to Jason Witten. 21 yards there. A big play on fourth down. The last time we saw Jason Witten on a football field instead of the broadcasting booth was, of course, 2 years ago, 2017. He had 63 catches, 560 yards, 5 touchdowns. It was his 11th Pro Bowl that season for a man who came into the league back in 2003. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. On second down, Jacobs. And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Josh Jacobs, his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told, as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 18. Here's Dalvin Cook, 3rd year back from Florida State. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Tried to get it on the edge there, but there was no seal, nowhere to go, had to step out.
Yeah, sometimes the defense just wins those battles because ordinarily the guy setting the edge, offensive tackle, tight end, H-back, someone of that caliber, wasn't there on that play. Defense wins it in a big way. No gain at all for the offense.
Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave them with a 3rd down and 6 to go.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Check.
On 3rd down, Cousins. And that will be incomplete.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. And 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
And boy, down a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field.
Let's make go. Mike, 53, Mike.
You ain't doing nothing today.
They'll indeed go for it. It's Cousins. And he's got Kyle Rudolph. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the 1st down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Cousins setting up the screen for Cook. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14.
You got 3 down.
Cousins gives way to Cook. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. 3 yards is the pickup, but it leaves them still needing 11 here on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 11.
Hey, we're good.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
Brandon, their last miss on 3rd down, they actually were able to alleviate it because they picked it up with a 4th down conversion. I don't know that they'd be wise to try and do that again here. To me, you got to punt the ball away.
So on 4th down, Britton Colquitt on to punt. Back deep for the Raiders, Jalen Richard. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. This is taken at about the 14. So dangerous with a football in his hands. Call that a return of 38. And the Raiders will have a short field to work with as they take over. They'll run on 1st down. It's Jacobs. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12. From midfield, here's Carr. Got his man. That's Tyrell Williams. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the 1st down marker is here on 3rd. Working from the gun, it's Carr. He's got his man. It's Williams. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
8-yard pickup. And the Raiders first down.
You're mine.
What tight end? Hello. 3 out.
5.
From the gun, it's Carr. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down.
First down, Raiders.
29.
On first down, Carr. That's going to be caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Raiders 14. Vikings nothing.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. And he works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative. But you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is just going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
53 is mine.
2. Black.
Check 25. Check 25.
Hey, Echo.
53 is mine. 53. Check 53.
Lean it. Ring up 48.
Cousins from the gun on third. Looking for his big receiver, Marshall. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 40. And the return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line. He was trying to hit his big receiver, Brandon Marshall.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, that could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate? And
there he goes, right side. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. A big play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. Oh, I was just about to say he hadn't missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told, as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
To hunt.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
I know, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first. First down, here's the run with Cook. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 11 at the 30-yard line.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
That's where you belong.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 3.
Jahan, 180.
58, come on.
Hey, Steamer. Hey, yellow. Hey, Jahan.
3rd and short yardage. Cousins taking a shot here for Marshall. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Well, earlier in the quarter when the defense was keying on the run, you said offensively they need to open things up, take some shots downfield. Didn't work there, but they did it.
Yeah, I'm not going to change my tune now. I still think it's the right play because when you take those shots downfield, you open the eyes of the defense to what you could do to them, and that may open some things up for you offensively.
On 4th down, they do snap it to Cousins. It's hauled in by Ellington. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. Cousins now to throw on 1st down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. From his linebacker spot, Vontaze Burfict with a sack.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jonathan Abram, the rookie from Mississippi State. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. That pick 6 extending this lead even further. And boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this badly in the first half.
I think all they want to do is get to the locker room, try and regroup, and come out to start the 3rd quarter. But if things don't improve fast then, I think the backups get a lot of play in the second half.
So now Carr, he'll lead the Raiders up to go for 2.
All right, T. Mike 40.
Hey, Foxtrot.
It's outside. Check Mike 40. I'm coming.
Now after the INT, it's Carr, and this is going to be caught. Well, not sure about the knee.